Hi, good evening. This is Tini Norkia with another video about today. I want to talk about myself, introduce more about myself. But before I introduce it, I just want to show you my family. In the house is Tuesday evening in Bintulu, Sarawak, Malaysia. Let's just take a walk through the house and I can show you. Here's my little daughter. She's watching a tablet program on a tablet. Yeah. Say hello. Say hello, people. Yeah, I think looking at dinosaur. And there's my beautiful wife, busy ironing. She's a very hard-working housewife and a very good athlete. She done 10 kilometers this morning. She's a very good runner. Okay, the house is it's not so, it's a bit unorganized because due to the fact that we're busy packing. You can see there, we're busy packing and soon everything will be packed and in their place. Alright, now we come back to me. I think what we must do is, we talked about our plans to the Philippines, and then also our house that we bought there and the land we bought. But now I want to talk about myself. I'm a South African citizen, 67 years old. I've been born in the Free State in South Africa. Free State, the town where I was born, is now a city, is the city of Welkom. Welkom is a mining town. That time it was a mining town. Still, mining industry was very big there. So we grew up in Welkom at this mining town, and it's not always very easy growing up in a mining town, as if the people and the youth and everyone is just a little bit more tougher than the people and that you find in a normal town. Really, there were some tough characters. Even at school, I went there to Welkom Volkschool, played rugby there for the under 13A first team. I know we still played bare feet that time. Then I went to Welkom Gymnasium. Welkom Gymnasium is a secondary school. I went to Welkom Gymnasium, and for 2 years, 72, I think 73, 74, 72, 73, can't remember now. I played for Welkom Gymnasium first team. I've been part of the rugby team there. Because rugby, when we were youth and young guys, rugby was everything. Rugby in the winter and cricket in the summer. So we all played rugby and cricket. And as a young guy, my father let us do some wrestling, some boxing. So he taught us all this self-defense, and that came in very handy, especially in a town, city of Welkom. And next to Welkom, you get another mining town, Oordendalsrus. Now Oordendalsrus was more a rough town. That was not yet a city than Welkom. So my father was in the police services and he moved to Oordendalsrus. So from Oordendalsrus I had to travel by bus to the school, Welkom Gymnasium. And I can remember lots of incidents where we, because Welkom Gymnasium has been seen as a type of elite school. Yeah, the guys from Oordendalsrus, they did not like these guys that was in this Grootveld, Welkom Grootveld, or Welkom Gymnasium. As you get off the bus, there's always some tough guys waiting for you. So I know more than once that the bus stopped at the bus stop, we got out, and there was always a punch up. Always, and you've got to help yourself. There's no one else that help you. And later on I met a friend. His name was Bram van der Sant, a very tall guy. He was very big, and Bram he dominated a lot of respect on most of the guys. But I remember also there was in Onalsrus there was a Burger Brothers, and they were there's one nephew Burger also. They were very tough guys, very difficult customers when you're in a punch up. So it's not always easy to handle these guys, and they were always waiting for us. So we had to sort out our own way and fight your own battles there. So that we grew up fighting our battles there, playing rugby. They were also playing rugby for Welkom Gymnasium. It was a big privilege. We always had a very good record at school playing rugby. After school, there was a conscript to the government. All the young guys from 16 and up was called up to the military. We had this war on the South African borders and the Southwest Africa borders. We had this war busy in the bush. We called it the Bush War, and so we've been all called up to military. Done my 2 years military service, specialized training. Not going to elaborate about that. And after that 2 years, I joined the South African Police Force in the anti-terrorist units, and we had also some more specialized training there, and we had some tours, few camps. That time we done three months every year. We've got to do a 3 months camp on the border. So I've done my 3 months camps, and that was up to 1979. From 76 I went to the police, 76, 77, 78, yeah, 79. And after 79, I joined the mining. I went to work on the mines. About sport, that time while I was in the police force, I played for Welkom Police, a rugby club, played for the first team, plus minus from 70, 77, 78, 79, 80, I think up to 81, 84. I played for Welkom Police rugby first team, and also after that there's two other big major clubs in Welkom, because rugby was a big thing. Saturday's rugby was a big, always big tournament. They draw a lot of crowds, and people were screaming for their favorite teams. And Saturday night there was a big, what they call a braai, and real South African traditional music, and drinking a lot of beer. Yeah, after that, I think 70, the time, I can't remember the dates now 100%. I played for Welkom Rovers, also for their first team, and we won the league. That year we won the Northern Free State First Division League. Then the year after that, some of our guys moved to Welkom Club, because a lot of top players Welkom Club moved away, and Welkom Club was in trouble. That was a top club always for many years. So I played 1 year Welkom Club first team, and also that year we won the Northern Free State First Division trophy. Working on them, then I started my career on the mine after plus minus 5-6 years police and military service. I started to work on the mines as a learner shift boss, miner, learner shift boss, learned explosives and done work with explosives underground. I started Western Holdings gold mine, later on to Free State Geduld gold mine, and also while I was on the mine, I joined the rescue teams. It's quite a selection process you must go through. I've joined the proto team. Our captain of the proto team that time was Giel Fourie, and Giel Fourie was a very good guy. He's very good proto guy. Buffalo Iman, Eli Oosthuizen, myself, and oh yes, I can't remember all I can see the faces, but I can't remember the names anymore. But that is when there's a fire underground, these proto rescue teams has been called out to fight the fire and to extinguish the fire, make the mine safe, and the people that's trapped, to get them to a safe position to save their lives. It was very dangerous because it's very high heat. Sometimes the elevation was 80 centimeters high, 1 meter, and you've got to go in and if you cannot spray the fire, we had sprayers that's been installed to block the fire certain directions and to extinguish the fire. That was always, that's good money, good extra money, because you got your normal work as a shift boss on the mine, and then in emergency, when there's a fire on any mine, you can be called out to any mine to assist, to help, to be part of the rescue exercise or the rescue teams. I was always proud to be part of the proto teams. It's not every guy that can be part of that. Yeah, while there, there was a mining rugby league. We played rugby at the club Saturdays and Mondays. Mondays and Wednesdays you train at the mine. Monday and Wednesdays at the mine. Tuesdays and Thursdays at the club, and Saturdays played the club, and some Wednesdays was the mining league games. We played against games in Creersdorp, Western Deep Levels, Klerksdorp, Orkney, all that mining towns and mining cities, the big mines we played there. It was a very big league, the Chairman's Cup. Now 1 year if Fresh State Geduld, the team I played for, we won 1 year, we won the mining Chairman's Cup, and that was a very big occasion. It was celebrated for the whole year about, and so yeah. So that was more or less my history, how I grew up in Welkom. And also in Welkom I met my first wife, my ex-wife, and we met there. She was a very good wife, and she was a senior sister at the hospital theatre, special trained at the theatre, done all these special courses. She done very well. She loved her work very much. She, yeah, we stayed in Welkom for a long time. And to a long story short, one day I'll more talk about this issue. She could not, her womb was barren, she couldn't have her own children. So that was a bit of a problem and the issue that we had to overcome. But that's the story for the next day. I think this is enough for now to introduce about myself. The next one the discussion will be about my current wife, Christy Angong. She's a Filipino citizen. How we met, and our time here in Bintulu, Sarawak, that'll be in the next video. Then I'll more talk about that. For tonight, I just say good night. Thanks for listening and enjoy your evening. Goodbye. Cheers for now.